AFSA created the Distinguished Service Award in 1941 to recognize individuals who have made a difference by contributing to the growth and advancement of the financial services industry and our association. Today we're honoring 3 exceptional individuals. Our first award goes to Steve Schmelzer, President and CEO of Personal Finance Company. Steve was born in Davenport, Iowa, the youngest in a family of 6 children, and grew up in Rock Island, Illinois. In 1973, Steve enlisted in the Marine Corps, where he served in Japan and at the Marine Corps headquarters. After receiving an honorable discharge in 1977, Steve began his career in consumer finance. Steve spent 9 years with several finance companies before finding a home with Personal Finance Company in 1986. That same year, he married Shelley, and they moved to Centralia, Illinois, for his first assignment as a branch manager. Steve earned many promotions throughout the years before he was named Chief Operating Officer in 2007. He added the title of President in 2008 and was promoted to his current position in 2010. Steve is an active member of industry associations at the state and national levels. He was president of the Kentucky Consumer Finance Association, where he remains on the board. He also serves on the Tennessee Consumer Finance Association board. Steve has been active in AFSA for more than 15 years and serves on the AFSA Executive Committee and Board of Directors. The value of quality employee training and development is very important to Steve and his company. Since 2005, Steve has been a member of the National Institute on Consumer Credit Management Board of Governors, now the EDGE Advisory Board, and enrolls students each year. Personal Finance also supports the AFSA's Leadership Development Program at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. 3 years ago, Steve agreed to serve on the task force to develop AFSA's Branch Operations Basic Online Employee Training Program, now known as BOB. Personal Finance continues to be one of BOB's major supporters, enrolling more than 150 learners in the program. Last year, PFC added AFSA University to its compliance training program. Continuing his focus on employee training and recognition, Steve supports the AFSA Outstanding Employee Program and recommended Doug Kirby for the Lifetime Achievement Award. As a member of the Independent Section, Steve has enjoyed many conferences with industry colleagues and having some fun in the Expo Center. Steve is an AFSA PAC Chairman Club member, and his company participates in the Employee Participation Program. In 2013, Steve served as the AFSA PAC Chair, achieving another fundraising record. In 2015, Steve served as Chairman of the Independent Section, and under his leadership, AFSA increased its focus to promote the importance of installment lending. This led to AFSA's first Installment Lenders Summit and Congressional Fly-In held last February in Washington, D.C. Last week, Steve and other leaders of the Independent Section came to Washington to meet with Director Cordray to discuss the small dollar lending outline proposed by the CFPB and its potential impact on traditional installment lenders. Steve is a longtime Cubs, Bears, and Indiana Hoosier fan. He also has a keen interest in golf. Steve and Shelley enjoy serving others through the involvement with their church. They have 5 daughters and thoroughly enjoy spending time with their 6 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Distinguished Service Award honoree Steve Schmelzer. Steve, will you come to the stage?
Thank you, Nathan, and thank you for all you do for AFSA. I haven't been this nervous since the last time the Cubs were in the playoffs. That's right. I've got to say that I and, by extension, Personal Finance Company have gained much more from our relationship with AFSA than what we've given to AFSA. It's a great organization and has been fantastic for us. I owe thanks to many. First, I'm very humbled, though, and honored to receive this award. But I want to thank my wife, Shelley, for enduring so much time away from home. I want to thank the excellent AFSA staff who do such a great job for our industry, and the many AFSA members who I can now call friends. I work for a great company in personal finance and have been fortunate to do that for going on 30 years now. And I'm fortunate to have an outstanding team beside me. I'm also fortunate a lot, that we have a parent company and a board of directors who help to guide us and allow me the time to devote to AFSA. I hope I haven't missed anyone. I just want to thank you all once again for this award.
I'm especially proud to present the second Distinguished Service Award to my colleague Jim Sheeran, General Counsel with Tidewater Finance Company. Jim was born in Norfolk, Virginia. At the age of 4, his family moved to Hawaii, where he lived until after graduating from high school. He then enlisted in the United States Army and was stationed in Germany. In 1967, Jim was honorably discharged after 3 years of service. He received an undergraduate degree with honors in history from George Mason University, followed by a law degree from the College of William and Mary, where he was a member of the National Moot Court team. After law school, Jim established a firm in Richmond, Virginia. He then took a position with the Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation in Washington, D.C., but didn't stay there very long and soon returned to private practice in Tidewater, Virginia. Jim joined Tidewater Finance Company as General Counsel in 1999. Over the past 16 years, the company has developed new financial service products and has grown from a regional to a national financial services company. Jim joined AFSA's Law Committee in 2005 and served as chair from 2012 to 2014. Jim has dedicated countless hours to AFSA and the Law Committee. During his tenure, he authored the committee's bylaws, chaired the litigation and emerging issue subcommittees, and provided extensive feedback on comment letters and amicus briefs. He also chaired the working group that developed AFSA's CID response procedures last year. Currently, Jim chairs the Auxiliary Products Working Group and the group that is developing AFSA's cybersecurity response procedures. He also serves as the liaison between the Law Committee and the ORCC. Hey, Jim, it sounds like you work for AFSA and part-time for me, but that's okay. On a personal level, Jim and his wife enjoy spending time together with their 3 daughters, 2 sons-in-laws, and 2 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Distinguished Service Award honoree Jim Sheeran.
Thank you very much, Nathan. It would be remiss if I didn't also thank my wife, who has similarly dealt with me having to be away a lot and spend a lot of time at home on things for AFSA. I very much appreciate the confidence that the Law Committee has shown in me and that the AFSA staff and management have placed in me. And especially, I think I certainly must thank Nathan and Billy Fuller, the Chief Operating Officer at Tidewater, for having allowed me to spend the time that I have doing things for AFSA. Thank you all very, very much.
Our third award goes to Glen Twede, Vice President of Sales with GOLDPoint Systems. Glen was born and raised in Utah, the youngest of 7 children. He graduated magna cum laude from Utah State University in 1993 with a degree in business administration and economics. After graduation, he went to work as an accountant for DH Computing Services, Inc., the parent company of GOLDPoint Systems, and was promoted to CFO. In 2004, Glen moved to GOLDPoint Systems to develop new business as Vice President of Sales and Marketing and became very active in AFSA. Glen currently serves as Chairman of the AFSA Business Partner Board and is a member of the AFSA Board of Directors. Glen and GOLDPoint are committed to supporting AFSA at the highest level, becoming a 7-star premier partner. Thank you. Glen's smiling face can be seen year after year at GOLDPoint's exhibit booth at the AFSA Independence and Vehicle Finance conferences. Glen's favorite aspect of his job is meeting many great people. As the sponsor of the Champions Club speaker at the Independence Conference for many years, he's had the opportunity to meet several celebrities. Glen has also been a big supporter of the AFSA PAC as a sponsor of the Chairman's Club event each year. Glen has also sponsored one of the dinners at the Independence Board summer meeting and helped plan many independent conferences. Glen and his wife Laura have 4 children and celebrated their 25th anniversary earlier this year. Family and faith are very important to them. Glen loves spending time outdoors and still enjoys hiking and even cliff jumping with the Boy Scouts, where he volunteers as a Scout Master. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Distinguished Service Award honoree Glen Twede.
You know, I didn't know we'd have to give a speech. This is kind of new to me. I've kind of seen the Oscars, you know, where people get up, and I guess I thank my producers, my agents. I don't know, but no, I want to thank all of you and in this industry and AFSA for bringing us together. It's a great industry. It provides a lot to the economy and to the goodness of the United States. And I want to echo what Steve said. I feel that AFSA has done more for me and for GOLDPoint Systems than we've ever done for them. So I thank all of you, and especially for AFSA for this award. I feel very privileged and very grateful. Thank you.
All right, another round of applause for 3 really great people. Thank you.